Hey guys, it's Denise with Divine Soul Astrology. Today we're going to talk about the full moon in Scorpio that happened just about 10 minutes ago here. Yeah, it did. And so, yeah, really busy over here, right? And so I'm in California, so it's at 4:49 Pacific time, but you'll have to adjust for your own. So no worries though. It's not even dark here, right? So it doesn't really feel like a full moon. Although it is, right? And the werewolves are coming out tonight. Yeah, they are. And bear with my voice, you guys, I beg your pardon, but we're calling this the pink full moon because the pink flowers are blooming at this time during spring, at least in the northern hemisphere. Excuse me, you guys. So let's see, we call this the pink moon here. It's at 4:49 Pacific time, as I said, 4 degrees of Scorpio. But it's at 23:49 universal time. So for some people, I feel like the moon will be tomorrow too, right? The full moon. Okay, so let's see here. And this full moon, guys, is really going to be about change and transformation, because all full moons can be about endings and new beginnings. And Scorpio rules the 8th house, right? And this is Pluto energy or Plutonian. And this is the house of the 8th house of endings, right? Of transformation, of regeneration, of life and death. Yeah. So this full moon occurs when the sun and the moon are opposing each other. The sun will be in Taurus, opposing the moon in Scorpio. And this creates a tension of sorts, some type of pressure or possibly competition. Oppositions are by nature an opportunity to kind of merge the opposing qualities in order to create harmony and move forward, or just live with a greater understanding. Full moons are the most intense and emotional periods during a lunar cycle. This lunar transit can definitely be a time for purging with the energy of Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. This is going to be very intense for some because Scorpio energy is intense by nature, powerful, and can be obsessive at times. Scorpio does rule the 8th house of life and death, regeneration, intimacy, fears, and joint finances. So just a moment, you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 12 signs as we get more into the video, right? But right now we're going to talk about the energy of the transit for basically for the community, or for, the world, for the collective rather, right? So I beg your pardon, you guys. Okay, so let's look. And we have the moon is in an unfavorable position with Pluto, the ruling planet, and there could be power struggles, and some could be fighting over money with other people. Yeah, can you imagine that stuff? Yeah. Pluto's also in a discordant position with the sun at this time, another square, so some of us could be tested as to who we really are, testing our personal powers, right? This can be really emotional, as full moons can be by nature. There may be challenges on all fronts: health, career, what we believe in, relationships, etc. There is a favorable aspect between Neptune and Pluto, and they're kind of like sister planets. I mean, in a way, right? They're both, Neptune represents Pisces, and Pluto is representing Scorpio, as I said. So this is going to offer an opportunity or something favorable. There's an openness to something new, even new ideas, although most will overlook that. Yeah, that's the energy of the full moon. They're short cycles. These lunar cycles are short. They're 14, 15 days. So when opportunities are presented during these cycles, we have to seize them, right? We have to act on them. This can be a time to reinvent yourself, to regenerate something, or change something drastically in order to stand in your personal power in a very dynamic way. The Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is pushing for change and growth. It's not a time to fear, you guys, no. And Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, it's also an Aquarius, guiding the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which occurred just a couple of days ago, where it will stay until July of 2025. The moon is in a good position with Vesta. It's a tiny dwarf planet, letting us truly trust our intuition, leading us onto a path of harmony and balance, or a spiritual mission to help others. Vesta represents the balance between our desires and our ambitions. So there may be a feeling to help others at the expense of our own families, or a call to nurture others. There's still a favorable aspect between Pluto and Virgo, and this hasn't happened since 1972, as Pluto stayed there for years, right? From 1956 to 1972. Yeah, Pluto it's a very long transit, right? The Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is pushing for change. Uranus is about change, and Jupiter is about growth and expansion. So it's not a time to fear. Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, is also in Aquarius. I feel like I mentioned that, guiding the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which occurred just a couple days ago. I thought I read that. Yeah, I did. Okay, Jupiter and Uranus are key with this full moon, guys, because they are in the 8th house, where Scorpio is at home, once again, pushing for autonomy and expansion. So the black moon, the tiny dwarf planet that represents our shadow side, is in a favorable position with Jupiter and Uranus, and this is letting us break free from others. Opinions, yeah, from there, who cares, like what they think, right? Yeah, don't worry about that stuff, right? And this can really support us to rid ourselves of bad habits, because this can help us create what we want while we are no longer focused or distracted by what people think about us. This can support us to be raw and unadulterated at its extreme, but feel totally fine about it, even to the point of inspiring others to follow suit. There's an independence, and there is self-expression that is unique and authentic. Okay, guys, so we're going to talk about the horoscope and the 12 signs. Just one moment here. And so for Aries, this is happening in your 8th house of intimacy, life, and death and regeneration. So this is going to be very transformational for you, Aries, because it's in your 8th house. The Scorpio ruling it. It may be within intimate relationships. There could be a break with someone with financial ties. Yeah, interesting. There's going to be a great awareness of something that needs to change, or something that really needs transformation. Regarding relationships, this is truly Plutonian energy with the Scorpio full moon in your 8th house, as I've kind of said. So relationships can regenerate, bringing more passion to the table, or they could end, as the Scorpionic energy wants profound change or dramatic transformation. This could be very intense for you. And Pluto is in Aquarius, and that is about the future as well. There's a square, there's a kind of tension between Pluto and the moon, and this can create power struggles. This could be very emotional, and for some destructive. Someone in your life, Aries, may want to maintain control at all costs. Don't let them. No. Chiron, the wounded healer, is in your sign with the North Node, and this is helping you look at anything you feel may need improvement, deep introspection, or healing. Chiron allows us to... Sorry, there's a motorcycle. Chiron allows us to reflect and really look at things closely, especially things that need introspection, things that need improving, things that are vulnerable. So Chiron's going to be there until 2026, and the North Node is in your sign until January of next year. And the North Node in your sign, with this, you're moving toward fate. You're moving toward your better self, basically, because with the South Node, this is the South Node. This is something you're leaving behind, sometimes from a past life even, which I find to be really interesting. So there's a fated type of healing, or a raising of consciousness, your intuition. The lunar nodes are about our highest intention, life path, soul gifts, purpose and intensity, and this full moon could be helping support those transits. Yeah, very interesting for you guys, Aries, because of that 8th house placement. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. So for Taurus, this is happening in your 7th house of partnerships, balance and harmony, and legal matters. The sun entered your sign on April 19th, Taurus, so this is going to be important for you. The sun in your sign is opposing the moon, and this can cause making decisions difficult, or even gaining clarity in situations emotional. So the full moon is in a water sign, and this is good for you, Taurus, because you're an earth sign, and earth mixes well with water. You might feel partnerships now are difficult to balance, and you may feel a subtle tug of war going on between your heart and your mind. Pluto, the ruler of the full moon in essence, basically, is in favorable position with Neptune, and this supports you in any decisions or perspective in partnerships or legal affairs to feel good about your take on things. Yeah, to feel good about that. So this adds a positive boost on wherever you feel you need to step into your power and transform things. Your ruling planet Venus, Taurus, moves into your sign April 29th, boosting your creativity, personal power in your own life, in romantic situations, and helping you to improve your money. With the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in your sign, Taurus, May looks like it's going to be a great month for you, and I feel like it does. So good luck, Taurus, and we'll see you in the next video. So for Gemini, this is happening in your 6th house of work, health, everyday life, and pets. So this full moon, Gemini, can help you transform your daily life. Your daily schedule could change. It could change overnight, too, especially with the Uranus conjunction. Your daily schedule could change. You could be changing jobs, adding in an exercise schedule, or anything that, could switch up your daily routine. You could even be moving for some. It may be health related, your newer routine. You might want to get a new dog or a new pet. You may have been a little unclear about certain situations, Taurus. With your, or Gemini, I beg your pardon, Gemini, with your own planet Mercury going retrograde on April 1st. Whatever it is or whatever it was, you'll be becoming more clear when Mercury goes direct in your sign, or when Mercury goes direct, basically, yeah. And that's on the 29th, and yeah. Siblings and extended family are highlighted at this time, possibly the neighborhood or community, and this full moon could bring about some type of change for most of us. Yeah, it could. Some of you could be a little bored about your daily life, and that you feel like that needs to change. You may be traveling, Gemini, as well, and there may also be revelations, possibly secrets, maybe, but this is more like revelations, as full moons can reveal what's been underneath, and the Scorpio full moon even more so. Scorpio is often about what's hidden or unknown, and Pluto as well is still in Aquarius, a fellow air sign. And so where this will be for a long time. Pluto will remain in Aquarius for a long time, but this could kind of help you with any change you feel that you need to make in your life. Okay, Gemini, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. So this is for Cancer, and Cancer, this is happening in your 5th house of creativity, children, hobbies, recreation, and love. So for you, Cancer, every lunar cycle is important, right? For sure it is. This is in a fellow water sign, so this is supportive, or this is favorable, and you have the moon in a favorable position with Vesta in your own sign. So we call this a trine. There's an easiness or a self-understanding of inner balance and harmony, or how to create that for yourself. This indicates a devotion to this and a healing that helps you thrive in your journey. Sounds really good. The moon is also in a favorable position with the midheaven, helping you feel better about how others see you at work, maybe, or in the world, or just the work that you do. You're more able to lead or move into positions of leadership at this time. There may be a new love, and some will end relationships. This moon is in good standing with Saturn, reinforcing your home and personal life with emotional intelligence, stability, and security. Just sounds great for Cancer, doesn't it? It really does. And you may be learning to be more responsible in those areas as well, Cancer. You may be spending more time with recreational activities, with the kids, or with parents. And it looks really good, Cancer, and we'll leave it at that. And good luck, and we'll see you in the next video. And so the next sign, we have Leo, and Leo, this is being activated, in your 4th house of home, family, and emotions. Something very emotional can be happening at home or within your family, or possibly within your life. It could be anything that kind of supports you, anything that is foundational or that sustains you, possibly. A major transformation could cause you to move. Real estate matters may be a theme, Leo, at this time. Something or someone could return at this time, or you might be feeling nostalgic about the past. And your own planet, the sun, is opposing the moon at this time. It's possible your values are changing with the sun in Taurus. There may be a greater understanding with something related to home, family, or the past, as mentioned, right? And your mother or your father could be very significant at this time. Okay, Leo, it does look interesting, and we're going to leave it there. And good luck. We'll see you in the next video. And now we have Virgo. This is happening in your third house of communications, intellectual pursuits, skills, willpower, siblings, extended family, and short-term travel. You might be wanting to take a vacation, Virgo. You could, right? And you could be spending time with extended family. You may want to say something big to somebody. I felt like that when I was doing this, preparing the video. I found that to be interesting. You might have a great idea during the full moon transit. Your own planet Mercury will go direct on the 29th of April. So this is supporting you, definitely. And Mercury will come out of retrograde on April 29th. And these may be ideas you've kept waiting to announce, possibly with that Mercury retrograde. Let's see what else we have. You could be announcing, you could have announcements in love or creative endeavors. With the moon in discordance with Pluto, the ruler of the full moon, there could be something transforming that you may feel like you have no power over, either to change it or the changes that it can bring to you. Very interesting there. And the sun is also discordant with Pluto, and the sun sits in your fellow earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, so there will be change in some way, definitely. So we'll see you guys in the next video, Virgo, and good luck. And so now we have Libra, and Libra, this is activating your second house of money, values, what sustains you, and your self-esteem as well, all right? So this may be big for you, Libra, because the sun is in Taurus, the ruler of the second house, and Jupiter allies with Uranus, supporting you to expand or improve your finances. This looks good. If you've left a job or your employment ends, the aspects are favorable for you at this time, Libra, to find something better, all right? Your values could be changing with regard to intimate relationships or how you make money, possibly even shared resources like stocks, inheritances, investments. And Pluto, the planetary ruler for the moon, the full moon, is supporting you because it's in another air sign. Yeah. So good luck, Libra, and we'll see you in the next video. And so for Scorpio, oh my goodness, right? This is going to be probably the most important or, kind of life-changing possibly for you guys, right? Because this is being activated in your first house. Your own ruler, Pluto, is in a discordant aspect with the moon. So it's really interesting. So any transformation here, I believe, will be very intense and very emotional, most likely. You will feel this. Some of you could be going out on your own, ending relationships or situations that seem to pull from your power. And your own planet, Scorpio, is in good standing with Neptune, supporting you. Is that your own planet? That's not your own planet. Yeah, your own planet is in good standing with Neptune. That's true, supporting you with your own way of doing things. And many of you could become more spiritual at this time and less materialistic, possibly. This is a time where you may be aware of past unconscious patterns that have been holding you back. This could be a really psychic time for you guys, too, super psychic. And you guys are already, right, pretty psychic and pretty intuitive, I would definitely say. And there's an energy of inner harmony and balance. Scorpio, there's wisdom you've gained from past relationships, and there will be definitely transformations for you guys. So good luck with that, Scorpio, and we will see you in the next one. And now we have for Sagittarius, and this happens in your 12th house of the subconscious, endings, all that is unseen, secrets, dreams, emotions, affairs, and addictions All right, so this is in the 12th house, right? And so there could be something taboo here, Sagittarius. There definitely could. Something or somebody. And there may be something emotional and intense that can definitely be transformed at this time. And there is clarity. So there is clarity or boundaries that are being formed with something or someone intimate or hidden. So that's really interesting. So you might find out about somebody from the past, or you might find out about you might like gain clarity on something that is taboo. You could, Sagittarius. All right. So we have Jupiter, your planet, right? Your ruling planet is in a favorable position with Mars. And Mars was the original ruler of Scorpio, right? Which, which the full moon is all about. Now in Pisces, though, all these aspects are intertwined with the full moon in your 12th house. There's an understanding, Sagittarius, of past intuitive events or patterns for you or somebody close to you. Very interesting there for you guys. And good luck, Sagittarius. And something is either ending or being regenerated. I feel like it is, because the 12th house is about endings. And so is the 8th house, right? Which the full moon is basically ruling. It's about the 8th house. It is. So now we're going to do Capricorn. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And Capricorn, this is activating your 11th house of hopes and wishes, the future, and social groups. So for you guys, there could be changes in your beliefs about certain friends or social groups. This full moon takes place in a water sign, Capricorn. So this is favorable. And the sun is in another earth sign. So there's support in anything you're changing or you're transforming. Yeah, it's really interesting, right? Definitely. You have the sun and the moon kind of both supporting you there because of the signs that they are in. You may also find that there's support in your social networks or groups that are important to you. Friendships could end, or you might be letting go of social causes you cared about in the past and that you no longer kind of, identify with. Hopes and dreams can come true for you, Capricorn, at this time, as Jupiter supports Uranus in your fellow earth sign Taurus. Yeah, interesting. There's also potential support in relationships. You may be unafraid to set boundaries, Capricorn, within groups or within friends. It looks like you are becoming more powerful within social groups or your networking or within your friendships. Okay, Capricorn, good luck, and we'll see you in the next video. And so now we have Aquarius, and this is activating your 10th house of authority and ambition, right? This is your career, your reputation, or how you show up in the world with the work that you do. This can be your social status. So you may be changing your career path, Aquarius, or your idea of how you want to be seen in the world may be shifting, your public recognition. And changing a career path now could be emotional and intense. It could. Some of you may be stepping into a career that may kind of offer you more power, or you might feel more powerful. You may be wrapping up major projects at this time. If a career path is ending, keep in mind, Aquarius, that this is most likely in your best interest, even if you don't see it at this time. There may be pressure or issues at this time surrounding family or where you live. And Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, is in your sign, so some type of transformation is most likely occurring for you guys. Yeah, and good luck, Aquarius, and we'll see you in the next video. And now we are talking about Pisces. And for Pisces, this is happening in your 9th house of philosophy, spirituality, higher education, and long-distance travel. So this 9th house is ruled by Jupiter. This is Sagittarian's house, basically. And Jupiter is like your kind of ancient ruler. So this is very interesting how you are both ruled by Neptune, how Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. So this could be really, since this is happening in your 9th house, this could be really personal for you guys, right? And this is also the house of adventure. So for you, Pisces, you're at home here because, as I mentioned, Jupiter, the great benefic, the planet of growth and expansion, is also your planet. So if you're in the publishing business, or you are trying to publish something on your own, right? Definitely, you could see publishing deals or opportunities coming your way. If you are in any type of international business or the media, you could see some major changes. Long distance travel is highlighted, Pisces, and some of you could go back to school or, take some classes, definitely. And you may be becoming more spiritual, Pisces, as Pisces, as the ninth house is about spirituality and philosophy, and you are on your own. And this full moon is ruled by your sister sign, Scorpio. So there's a lot of intuition going on here, all right, and psychic ability as well. And your philosophy on something could really change, could change dramatically. Whatever it is, it will be easier to have the courage to assert yourself toward any change that you want to make, Pisces. All right, we're going to end the reading, and thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and yeah, hit the little bell to get notifications. And also, I have a tarot channel if you want to go check that out. It's Power and Light Tarot. But thank you so much, you guys. It is below on my page, on my Divine Soul Astrology channel, where I'm bringing you guys these videos. Yeah, have a great full moon. And here come the werewolves. Yeah, here they are.